to another review room tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about the forum section. So if you don't know how to get to forums, it's essentially under settings and just click on forum settings. So forums are great for engaging your users in discussion around different topics. And one of the great points about them is that if people are going to ask a question, might as well answer it once on a forum and let everyone else see the answers to those questions, or even perhaps have other users on your system answer questions from other users. So it's a great social tool to use, and you can add it by, first of all, checking this option, forums are enabled, so check that, and then start creating your forum. First, you need to add in a section. So as soon as I do, let's just call this frequently asked questions, and and then we'll just say common questions about the competition. Okay, so as soon as I do this, then it's going to create a section, and it's also going to create one forum with the same topic, right? If you wanted to create more forums under the same section, you could do that as well. So if I click on add forum, for example, maybe we can have another forum specifically on team members. Instructions for team members, right? How to use the team members section, for example. And you don't have to create another forum, but the idea is that under any given section, you can have more than one forum. So that's in terms of the setup. Now let's go ahead and click on Manage Users, and let's assume the role of an applicant and see what it would look like from their perspective. So I'm just going to click on this option here, so I can assume the role of that applicant. It's going to log me in as that applicant, and I can show you, actually, really it's just over here, this forum link appears. So as soon as I click on it, basically I'll be taken inside the forum, and this is what it looks like. It actually looks pretty nice. And what you can do right now is click on any one of these forums, right? This is the section that we created, and this is the forum. So if I click on frequently asked questions, then I'll be able to see the material here, and I can create a new thread. And let's call this thread something like whatever we'd like. So it can be something like, why should there be a registration fee? Why a registration fee? I like free competitions better, for example. And then I'm going to allow replies because I want to see what other people think as well. Or the competition administrator can post something. So as soon as there's something there, someone can insert a reply. So I can reply back as an administrator or anyone else, and I can say something like, well, it costs money to run things, and then press reply to that. And essentially my reply is going to appear below that. So if I go back to the frequently asked questions forum right now, you're going to see that there's one reply and one thread. And if I go back to the forum itself, you're going to see that that information gets populated here as well. So the forum can be pretty useful. Remember, it is a public forum, so anyone can view this information. You do have to be logged in order to post anything, but the information is public. So if you think that this is something that you could benefit from, go ahead, add it in, and of course, as the administrator, you'll be able to make edits or modifications to the forum, and if you wanted to moderate things, then you could definitely do that. So let me just go back to the settings, forum settings section where we left off. So again, if you wanted to at any point in time make modifications to the forum, that's not a problem. And if you wanted to go to the forums while still being an admin, there's a go to forums link on the top right, and you can browse in the same way that any one of the applicants can browse. So for example, just clicking on a forum link like this will take you inside. And by the way, if you wanted to delete things, there are delete buttons right there. As an admin, you can delete anything. Okay, so that's actually pretty much it. Thanks very much for joining us for this tutorial, and we hope you continue to watch the rest of our tutorials. Thanks again.